I'm an MBA student from class C9B. My name is Gao Liang. The topic of my thesis is factor influencing the buying behavior of luxury items among Chinese female customers. Next, I will state the contents of the whole paper. Based on the PPT template provided by the school, I update the overall PPT contents, which is divided into 30 parts due to presentation time constraints. I will try to keep my presentation brief and only address the key points of each depart. Overall, because the luxury sector is a significant contributor to the global GDP and its demand is increasing, by adding social media factor to the extended TBD model, I conducted a survey on the luxury purchase of female customers in China. Compared with the references, I can expand the literature gap on the influence of other factors except product accidents on customers' luxury purchase behavior. I will give a brief introduction to the context of my research. The study innovatively incorporates one external variable, social media, into theory of planned behavior (TPB) and finds that all four factors, social media, attitudes, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control, were found to um, correlate favorably with luxury buying behavior. The finding of the study will help Chinese managers and marketers gain a deep understanding of the attitudes and behaviors of Chinese affluent customers and develop more successful product promotion strategies. Next, I will make an introduction to the research background, mainly from three steps: research background, states of problem, and research significance. The main reason of this research is that the luxury industry is a market of more than $1 trillion and is still growing. Another background is that China has become an important market of the global luxury industry. The problem in this context is only by clearly understanding the reasons why female customers buy luxury goods and understanding customers' perception of high-end brand can companies better meet their needs. The significance of this study is to investigate the relationship between the variables that influence women's decision to buy high-end brands, which has important implications for both academia and the industry. Next, I would like to introduce the research issues and objectives of this research. Our goal is to study the influence of four factors: attitude, subjective norms, perceived behavior control, and social media on Chinese women's in luxury purchasing behavior. The question we need to research and develop is to understand the influence of attitude, subjective norms, perceived behavior control, and social media on Chinese women's consumption of luxury goods. This is consistent with our research objectives. In order to better carry out this research, I also collected a large number of references and conducted review on research results of these literatures to fully understand the authors' works, research results, and identify gaps. Please see the PPT for details. This study has been fully researched and adopted approach theoretical and conceptual framework. First, I choose the theory of rational action, which is the basis of the theory of applying action. Under this theory, we design a conceptual framework, namely the attitude, subjective norm, and perceived behavioral control over female customers and their purchasing behavior, which is a composition of the traditional theory of applying behavior. In addition, I innovatively add the factor of social media, a total of 4 factors. In order to carry out the specific research, I first made 4 hypotheses for research, namely attitudes, subjective norms, perceived behavioral control, and social media all have a significant impact on Chinese customers' luxury purchase behavior. Next, I briefly introduce the specific research methods, include sampling, population, source of data collection, instrument used, a research methodology, method of data collection, analysis of research, statistic analysis, validity and reliability tests, limitations and constraint of study. Due to time reasons, the specific context of each module will not be elaborated. The 7th section will introduce the content of analysis. Based on the previously selected method and SPSS tool, I constructed a reliability, validity ANOVA, and regression test analysis on the data adopted. The detailed results as shown in the attachment, which are consistent with the expanded analysis. Based on the results of the analysis, we match the problems assumed before, and the results are satisfied. In this discussion session, the survey shows that Chinese women place a high value on spending money on expensive clothing and accessories, and individuals' propensity to stop and engagement with high-end fashion brands is heavily influenced by their exposure to a perception of these elements: social media, subjective norms, attitudes, and perceived behavior control. I also summarize the contribution or implication of this research for academia and industry leader, and the results are very positive. Of course, the study itself also has some limitations, because this study only focuses on Shanghai and Ningxia, and quantitative methods cannot be used. In order to complete this research, I have referred to a larger number of literatures at Flow. Finally, I was able to complete the academic research of this topic thanks to my tutor Mansur Ali. Without his help, I cannot have completed this research. Thank you.